Merry Christmas to Knicks Nation. Merry Knicksmas, because the Knicks, with the Hawks coming into town on Christmas Day, and the Knicks would cruise to a wire-to-wire 101-87 win over the Birds, 2-0 against the Hawks on the season campaign. Yes, Hawks on demand, missing a lot of their firepower. We know that. And the way I look at it is twofold. Number one, this Hawks team came out of Philadelphia with a quality win on Thursday. And the Knicks, they're a very inconsistent team right now. So I'm not looking past this team. I'm looking to see how we would come out. And we came out the gate hot, more or less, man. I've thought this was, again, 48 minutes of quality ball. And my first game ball has to go to Julius. Today, Julius was on point. Both ends. His shot was in rhythm. You could tell from early on that his shot looked really good. He made quick decisions with the ball and just locked in. You saw confident Julius Randle out there, and it paid dividends. 25 points for Julius.
When you look at the other performances of the Knicks, which we'll get to, you see the obvious here. When he plays like that, when he plays like second All NBA Julius, you see how difficult it is for the Knicks to be defended against. Like, you see how hard it is to defend this team because Kemba didn't have a great shooting night, and we still were out there and put on a nice performance offensively. And I think the number one takeaway from Julius' game for me, specifically watching him play to play, is how quick he made his decisions. He got some passes. He didn't think twice. He was shooting that three. He was shooting the jump shot. In the grand scheme of things, this is what I want to see. I can live with mistakes as long as you're doing it with the concept of the offense and as long as you're moving fast with the rest of your teammates. So I was very impressed with his game, and I hope that, you know, he can watch some film and he can see that this is the type of game that we want to see from him. And when he makes quick decisions, life is much easier.
Good things happen, bro. Second game ball, I got to go to Kemba. Obviously the triple-double, but much more importantly, he was attacking, and everything changes once he did that. He did a good job keeping us in a good pace, keeping us in a good flow all game. Thought he was very aggressive. I just feel like since he's gotten back into the rotation, he's just played his game and not deferred to Julius and just being Kemba. And tonight it paid dividends.
Yeah, you have to start there, because I think what I'm most impressed with is his ability to identify from a night to night what the team needs from him. Yeah. He didn't have a great shooting night, but like I mentioned, I like that he impacted the game in other areas. We talk about having a fast start. In the first quarter, he had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 points. Listen, Kemba, I don't know what Tibbs, you can't do anything now at this point. You know, he's
locked in.
Big ups to Kemba, big ups to Randle. And I don't care if they didn't have Trae Young. They just beat Philly without Capella and Trae Young. I don't want to hear that.
Gotta respect
I don't want to hear that.
Gotta respect him, bro.
Going forward, there's a lot of winnable games. And I just want to say, listen, I don't have a problem with Randle. I have a problem with Randle doing too much. Point Randle, ISO Randle is a bad version of Randle. Team Randle. And shout out my boy Kemba. Team Randle, he looks cleaner. It looks smoother, man. So, like I said, we got a lot of winnable games.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Today was a big-time W. I'm going to tell you why it's a big-time W. If you listen to Julius Randle and you listen to Kemba Walker at the end of the game, at the interview, Julius Randle has just passed the torch over to Kemba. He told him this is his team and we going to follow suit. That's a big, major step. That's saying that them two are trying to get it together. You know what I'm saying? I did not like the point that Tom took Kemba out the game because he won't playing well and set him on the bench. No, I didn't like it even more because you won't play them anymore, period. So what it was, you didn't give them guys a chance to figure it out together, you know what I'm saying, and figure out what we need to do. And they was young and growing together. So while Kemba was sitting on that bench, he was doing his own figuring out what he needed to do. Now you put him back in the starting lineup because people got hurt. Guess what? That's our starter from here on out. That's our leader from here on out. You seen the 29 points. You seen the 22 points. You seen the 4-4 George Gervin or the Chuck Foreman. And then tonight, I ain't got to score. I'm going to hit you with a triple-double. But I'm going to go even further. I won't play of the week. That's right. That's how Jay Boogie get. I get greedy when my team perform. I get greedy when we playing good. Because when we ain't playing up the par, everybody want to get greedy to shut us down. Get greedy and let us hope we turning it around right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? God bless everybody. Stay healthy and safe.